So you guys probably caught a recent video that I made about switching from Apple laptops, from MacBooks of all sorts, to this guy right here. This is the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Look at that. It's thin, it's light, I'm enjoying it. It's all about the keyboard. In fact, look at that keyboard. You see that, Jack? That's a nice keyboard. It's lived up to all of my expectations and then beyond. But there's one thing that's kind of been nagging me a little bit about it, and that's the charge brick. Not that there's anything wrong with the charge brick. It's a typical laptop brick. I'm happy that it's Type-C on this version. Of course, it's like that proprietary connector on the Extreme version. That's convenient because then you can charge other things up with this brick in your bag. But inevitably, when you throw one of these into your laptop bag, you got a kind of rat's nest situation going on. And of course, coming from Apple laptops, you're used to a more condensed power brick scenario. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the Apple power bricks either, because those ones tend to hang off the wall in a weird way because all the weight is plugging directly into the wall, and they're also fairly large. Maybe you're in a coffee shop and you need to plug in or something like that. You don't really feel confident having the Apple power brick hanging out of the wall either. Now, this is a 65-watt adapter. This is similar to what you would get on like a MacBook Air or something like that, and various other Ultrabook thin and light laptops. This product right here showed up on Amazon, good reviews, and it claims to be the most compact, world's most compact 60-watt power adapter. And if you're looking at the scale of that, even sitting in the box, you're like, whoa, that thing is small. Universal compatibility over USB Type-C, USB PD fast charge capable, and 92% efficiency, 3-year warranty. This is not cheap, but I'm this kind of guy where I'm always trying to get the ultimate kind of travel setup, where you only have in your bag the things that you need and the optimal versions of those things that you need. So if this can be the one power brick to rule them all, to charge all the devices, that's valuable to me, and I'll pay a premium. So if you want to see the price, you can check the link in the description, but be warned, it's a pricey power brick. You could charge a 12-inch MacBook in 1.8 hours. Now, this is also going to charge up certain devices faster than the stock charger. For example, if you purchased an iPhone and you have that tiny little power brick with the low wattage, that thing is not actually utilizing the quick charge capability of your iPhone. So in that case, you could pick up one of these along with a Type-C to Lightning connector for now, until Apple finally switches the phones over to Type-C, and you could get a much quicker charge with this guy as well. So it's gonna improve all of your charging scenarios from laptop to smartphone to tablet. Oh my goodness, that's the power brick. That is your laptop power brick. How do they fit a 60-watt capable charger into a package like that? Of course, it's PD capable, USB Type-C connector, and then fold up prongs over here. Now, they do make another version of this non-US North America style connector with interchangeable international tips. It's going to be a tiny bit larger to accommodate the universal tip configuration, but this one you get the benefit of the fold up. So that is just, that's wonderful. Honestly, can charge a device like that, or you go with this. Your choice, okay? They give you, of course, a Type-C cable. So everything you need to get up and running. So this connects over here, fairly simple. The prongs flip out. That's your connection in like that. And we're charging up. Jack, right there. We're charging up, okay? 60 watts of juice. Road warrior types that are on and off of airplanes, those little incremental improvements make a difference over time if you're constantly accessing this thing. Now, as I said, the point here is you skip bringing the smartphone adapter as well. In this case, you're gonna use the same charge brick, Type-C, like most things these days. You pop it on to the phone as well, and you're juicing up just as well, and you're quick charging. Let's bring in Willie Doo. Let's see what he thinks about it. And really, I don't even have to introduce him anymore. That's the type of reputation that he walks around with. What, you were at Foot Locker and they say that's Willie Doo right there.
Yeah.
You're taking photos.
Kind of popular.
You take photos with people. It's a wonderful time to be alive in the Unbox Therapy universe if your name is Willie Doo.
Yeah, it's a decent name. It's not too bad.
One of my favorites ever, in fact. So this is what we got. Innergie is the company. They have somehow shrunk down the charging components necessary for a 60-watt adapter into a package like that. Let's hear it, man. What do you have to say? It's expensive. You pay a premium.
Yeah.
You're a man of the people. Break it down for him.
So it is very light. I use a lot of MacBook chargers for my MacBook Pro, and this thing's like maybe 2.5 times smaller, but it is really expensive, like you said. $109. The price of a MacBook charger is $69, and that's 60 watts.
I like where you're going here. So what Will's trying to say is there's a lot of people who have the dual charger setup anyway.
Yeah.
At work, at home.
Yeah, exactly.
And so if you were gonna go spend $69 on another MacBook charger, or in this case, ThinkPad charger, you could go this route, pay a little more, and you end up with the most portable power brick on planet Earth for 60 watts.
Right, which is good for, at-home use at work, but mainly for traveling. I guess it's really portable in that sense. But also find that MacBook chargers, that they're so heavy that sometimes they fall off the outlet.
Yeah, I know.
Just like a little tug.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like this would be a problem.
Yeah. It's not as heavy to begin with, so there's not as much
Right.
weight kind of pulling it down on the outlet.
Exactly.
When you get those power bars or you get limited options and spaces to fit it in, the big guy is problematic. You can't fit into certain, if there's other people have things plugged in, the ones on the floor in the airport.
Yep.
This is as narrow as the outlet itself. I think you're a fan of this.
I am.
The price.
But the price.
Yeah, it's $109, and I got to be with you on that. It's expensive. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's not a high volume product, right? I don't think they're gonna sell 1 million of these. But I'm saying, just like you were, if you're a dual power adapter human being, which there's a lot of them out there, and 60 watts is good enough for you, now I'm saying maybe go up, maybe spend the extra 30, 40, and get something really cool like this. Now I have a question. You have the MacBook Pro right there. Now that uses a higher wattage adapter.
Yeah.
What happens if we hit it with the 60? Will it charge at all?
It might charge slower. It'll definitely charge, I would think, but a lot slower.
Oh yeah, it's charging. It would be a slow charge on a MacBook Pro because of course, and then if you were trying to use the MacBook Pro and stressing it out at all, this may not be enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Who would have thought charger tech, there are improvements to be had out there if you want to spend the money. This is, according to this company, the smallest 60-watt power adapter in the world. If you're a serious tech head and you're trying to put together the ultimate kind of travel setup, it's hard to beat something like this at 60 watts. That said, you're going to have to pay the price if you want that luxury life, as usual. Willie Dude, thank you very much.
This episode is brought to you by Matchdrop. They just redropped the Maze Audio 99 Noir headphones. They're pretty sleek, man. You got the walnut back here, really comfortable, cushy ear cups. Got the steel construction, really clean, simple. Comfort levels, probably a 9 or 10. A little bit of Marilyn Monroe. Whoa, it's a lot of bass. Sound is really crisp. Hot damn. Huh?
Stylish?
It's nice, man. It's really nice. So these things are pretty cool. And there's a $10 perk for new Matchdrop users. Check out the links below.